Hello, and welcome to the rainforest. Today we're going to be discussing some of the different types of layers, called strata, of the rainforest. We'll also be talking about the different animals that live in each strata. We've learned from other lessons in this unit that the rainforest is a very warm, dense, wet forest that houses millions of different kinds of plants and animals. But did you know that the rainforest has 4 different levels? The very bottom layer is called the forest floor. It is teeming with animal life. There's lots of insects on it, and large animals also live on the forest floor. Jaguars, elephants, and Amazon River dolphins all live on the forest floor. This is the rainforest elephant. It's smaller than other African elephants, but it's the largest animal in the rainforest. They're found in Southeast Asia and the Congo in Africa. They eat leaves, branches, and fruit 16 hours every single day. During the course of its life, these elephants will have 6 sets of teeth. When their last set of teeth falls out, they will die of starvation. This creature here is called the Amazon River dolphin. Do you notice anything different about this dolphin? That's right, it's pink. The darker the water, the more pink the dolphin is. The murky water protects the dolphin's bright colors, and it becomes even more brighter when it's excited. These dolphins can move their necks from side to side, unlike other dolphins. They eat turtles and fish and crustaceans that they find on the bottom of the river. And they're also flexible. They move around trees when the river starts to flood over. This is a picture of a pregnant Amazon River dolphin. Jaguars also live on the forest floor. They're really good swimmers, and they eat lots of different kinds of foods like fish, birds, and sloths. The jaguar moves from the forest floor, where it stays most of the time, to the understory layer, where they hunt for their prey in the trees. If you notice, this jaguar has broken spots all over its body. There are some jaguars that are pure black, but most of them have these colored spots. These spots are broken, which lets the jaguar hide easier among the vegetation to camouflage when they try to catch prey. Their paws are soft, so they can move more quietly on the forest floor to catch their food. Unfortunately, the jaguar is an endangered species, and there are only 15,000 jaguars alive today. The understory layer resides just above the forest floor, and it's dark and cool. This ruby-throated hummingbird lives in the understory. It has a special way of sleeping, which can be compared to a kind of a state of hibernation. Their body temperature, their heart rate, and their breathing rate drops really low. Scientists call this a torpor. In the morning, their rates return to normal, and the hummingbird wakes up. If you notice, on this hummingbird, it's got a glowing red throat. It's called the gorget. Males and some females have this characteristic. This glowing is called iridescence. It's created the same way that light reflects in a prism to make a rainbow. The outer parts of the feathers on the gorget have tiny air bubbles that reflect the light and make this hummingbird so special. This creature is called the big-eared woolly bat, and it also lives in the understory layer of the rainforest. It lives in Central and South America. It's a large, predatory bat. It eats fruits, beetles, moths, lizards, small animals, and sometimes birds. It can be found roosting in caves and hollow logs where they bring their prey to eat. They really fly slow because they're so large. This snake is called an anaconda. These snakes can grow up to 30 feet or more in length. It is the largest known snake in South American rainforests. They live usually near water, and they usually eat birds and small mammals. The way anaconda catches their prey, they wrap their body around their prey and crush it, which causes the circulation of their prey to cut off, and it eventually dies. Anacondas also can bite if they feel threatened. The strata above the understory is called the canopy, which is the upper part of the trees. It's a huge leafy environment that's full of life. Insects, birds, reptiles, and mammals live there, including the scarlet macaw. The macaw is the largest of all parrots, and there are 16 different types of species. They range in size from 1 to 3 feet, and their tails are as long or longer than their body. They have long, pointed wings which help them fly quickly. Their beaks are strong so they can break open hard nut pods found in the rainforest. Strong feet let them hold on to things, and they have 4 toes. 2 toes point in one direction, and the other 2 point in an opposite direction. This helps them to feed themselves easier. They are also an endangered species. The sloth also lives in the canopy of the rainforest. Its hair is either brown or gray, which protects it from predators. It is sometimes covered in a blue-green algae. They eat leaves and buds, and they have slow metabolism, which means they digest food really slowly. This allows them to live on just a little amount of food. The sloth does not drink water. They get their water from eating juicy leaves and licking dewdrops. They are very good swimmers, but they spend most of their lives upside down. This little guy, the red-eyed tree frog, is an amphibian. Amphibians spend some of their lives underwater and the rest on land. The red-eyed tree frog is nocturnal. He's most active at night. He's a meat eater. He eats insects with his long, sticky tongue, and sometimes even other small frogs. This is the howler monkey. They live in South and Central American rainforests. They live in groups of up to 18 monkeys, and they get their name from the distinctive whooping howl they make, which can be heard from really far away. They also have trichromatic color vision, which means they can see colors just like humans. They eat canopy leaves, fruit, and flowers, and they very rarely leave their trees. The uppermost strata of the rainforest is called the emergence layer. Giant trees are much higher here than the average canopy height. It houses many birds and insects, and is located 200 feet off the forest floor. This toucan lives in the emergence layer of the rainforest. They have enormous and colorful beaks. They have short, thick bodies, and their tails rounded. They nest in tree holes, and they feed on fruits and berries, but they've been known to eat insects and other small prey, such as lizards. They make holes in trees, much like woodpeckers do. In fact, they are a far distant cousin to regular woodpeckers. Moths and butterflies are also found in the emergence layer of the rainforest. There are many, many different species of both. Some differences between moths and butterflies are butterflies are active in the daytime, and moths are more active at night. Butterflies close their wings when they rest, and moths open them when they rest. And moths are also much more common than butterflies, and they've been known to cause a lot of destruction, whereas butterflies don't.